Hello everybody, my name is Pravus and welcome back to more Plague Inc. Evolved Custom Scenarios. This is a very weird day as far as content is concerned for me. Wasn't even planning on doing a Plague Inc. scenario today. I actually had a couple of different games that I was toying with trying out and put out a poll on YouTube, but then immediately pulled it because I decided I wanted to do a bit more research. So we're going to be doing some more Plague Inc., but even then I recorded a scenario and then I scrapped it because it was just, well, honestly, it was just pretty terrible. It was a horrible scenario. So hopefully this one ends up being a little bit better. This one's called The Moonlight. Now, interestingly enough, this one's been working its way a little bit up the popular tab in Plague Inc.'s workshop, so I figure we'll go ahead and give it a shot. Apparently there is a non-English version out there somewhere, but we're of course going to be going for English because I don't want to make a fool of myself. This one is by Yungyu508. I don't know how you say that. I apologize for butchering that entirely. One day, the moon shone so brightly that people who saw the moon went crazy. Make the moon brighter and brighter and make everyone be more crazy. I mean, yeah, that just seems like a recipe for success right there. If you're going to make people crazy, make them more crazy. If a little is good, more must be better. Let's play it on Mega Brutal. Since those are the only options is Brutal and Mega Brutal, we'll go for the harder option. Moonlight. The people who saw the moon are being crazy. Can you make people be more crazy? Why, how, where, when? Any answers to these questions would be awesome. We're starting in the USA for some reason. Okay, and we instantly infected the United States. Are you telling me that people in the United States are the only ones tonight who looked up and saw the moon? What the heck is going on here? We have some sort of a selective eclipse around a total blackout around the rest of the world? Doesn't make any sense. But already 10 million people have been infected. Yeah, I'm glad I'm playing this on Mega Brutal. You really never know. Alright, well, at least there is some customized transmissions and symptoms and abilities here. Hopefully they end up being at least somewhat balanced and engaging. But if you're going to start me off with 10 million people infected in the first day, I don't know. I'm not holding out hope this is going to be extremely balanced, but we'll try it anyway. Blue light. In a poor country, cold country, more people see the moon. Really? Is that how that works? Okay, sure. All right, fine. Yellow light. In rural country, hot country, more people see the moon. The moon is a celestial body that is visible, generally speaking, from anywhere on the Earth during certain hours, regardless of whether you are in a hot and a cold country. Just gonna say, people in Canada and Mexico usually can see the moon at the same time. I don't think I really understand how this is supposed to work, but all right, we'll pick up one of these. Blue moon? I mean, sure. I mean, the United States is neither cold nor hot, so neither one's especially good for me. Now we'll just go ahead and pick up another one. Yellow light. What does this lead to? More blue lights. Yep, the poor and the cold see the moon more often, and let me guess, yellow light too? Sure enough, rural and hot again. Why? All right, well, at least now it's affecting both Canada and Mexico, so we have an incentive to grab both of them, and we did, and that leads to the bright moon. In rural country, hot country, poor country, cold country, more people see the moon, so it's just an aggregate of everything we've seen. Oh my god, okay. This is making its way up the popular tab, huh? All right, I'm not going to try to hate on it too much. I don't want to be a negative Nancy. I'm just saying this is like, I guess I'm not sure I understand the premise at all. But we'll go ahead and pick up Bright Moon. So there we go. That leads to, oh gosh, yellow light. Oh, they're crossing the streams, guys. Blue's not on the top anymore. Now yellow keeps going this way and blue keeps going this way. They mixed it up on me. It's an X pattern. Who would have known? Yellow light 3. Yep, same thing. Blue light 3. Yep, same thing. Okay, let's just see if the symptoms are more interesting. So we apparently have figured out what light spectrum infects the humans for some reason unknown in the moon today. What happens to the humans once they see it? An eye congestion of blood. Oh my god, that escalated quickly. Okay, so a blood vessel pops in your eyes. Okay, yeah, sure, okay. Moon addiction. People are losing their strength. What is this, like the freaking kryptonite? Is this the red sun? Why are we losing our strength? How does this have to do anything with an addiction? Are we losing our strength to resist the call of the moon? We're not werewolves. How does that work? I don't know. Skin decay. There we go. People's skin starts to decompose. You see, you think that that's blue and yellow light as far as just the visible color spectrum, but actually, that's just a leftover reminiscent wavelength effect of radiation, extreme radiation coming from the moon or something. I don't know, and it's leading to rapid cellular decomposition? That's just my best guess. I'm trying really hard to salvage this, okay? I'm trying really hard because I don't want to have to record another scenario today. Brain magnification. The brain grows bigger and causes a strain on the skull. Oh yeah, this is big brain time, like this entire scenario. Okay, so let's see. These all do exactly the same thing. A tiny bit of severity and a tiny bit of lethality. Well, that's great. Let's go for the blood vessel bursting in the eye, because that sounds like fun. And then we'll also go for some skin decay, if you don't mind, because I think that we're going to go for a bunch of zombie people. That'll do. We'll just go for the zombie people. We are the zombie people. What do we get? Ocular protrusion. The eyes protrude grossly. Oh, not only is a blood vessel bursting and turning them red, but now they're starting to protrude and stick out from the skull all bug-eyed, which basically means you have unbelievable cranial pressure. You probably should go to a doctor. That actually probably has something to do with the brain magnification, actually. Okay, now that it's thematic, we'll go ahead and pick this up, too. There we go. Abilities, what do we got down here, by the way? This is ruined illiteracy. The Earth shall be forever reflected on the moon, and no more life will be born on Earth. Now the Earth is completely destroyed. It's super lethal. The Earth will forever be reflected on the moon. What does that have to do with a dang thing? What? What is it? I don't understand. I don't understand. Maybe this scenario is like more, I don't know, oh God, look at us go now. Maybe the scenario is like more poetic or something in different languages. Maybe this is based on something from a different culture that can make a lick of sense. To me, it just seems a little bit weird. So let's go for the yellow light and the blue light, and more blue light, I guess. And does it lead to... Oh, now it leads to sparkling moons. Oh, now it changes things up. Okay. Well, we actually really need more severity, so I'm going to go ahead and grab brain inhalation. They start eating brains that protrude from their heads. I'm sorry, how is that physically possible? Your brain goes so big that it starts to break the skull and protrude outside your head or up the tippy top. All right, we're going to go cone heads here. And how does your jaw dislocate enough for you to send that jaw right up there and take a chomp out of your own brain? It don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. We're going to go for that ocular protrusion. The only problem with getting the severity that I desperately need is it also comes paired with some lethality that I don't want yet. So that might result in a restart whether I like it or not in this scenario. That's going to be very irritating if that's the case. So Sparkle Moon. For once, the blue light spectrum does something different, and now the moon's all sparkly, like a vampire from Twilight. In humid countries and arid countries, more people see the moon. Okay, good. And that leads to the power increase of light. In all country, people see the moon. Oh, good. Now everyone can see the moon equally. That's good. How very egalitarian of you. Sparkle Light 1. Oh, because we weren't good. This is Sparkle Moon. This is Sparkle Light 1. Different thing. Wealthy and urban. Oh, well, that sounds good. What does the yellow countries do? I mean, we would love to infect the wealthy countries more. It's basically my drug resistance, but still. All right, fine, we'll pick this up. Yellow light leads to a starry moon. Oh, it's not a sparkly moon, it's a starry moon. In wealthy country, urban country, more people see the moon. So it's exactly the same as sparkle light, but different. Guys, I really don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. This scenario makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. None at all. We're going to go ahead and grab Starry Moon and try to get faster in the wealthy countries. Please send a boat over to Greenland and stuff. What else are we missing? Oh, good lord. Okay, that's something that didn't get translated. I'm going to go with that's probably the Greenlands. Is this Korean? I think this might be Korean. I don't really know. It's definitely, I think it's an Asian script, and I'm pretty sure it's Korean. It definitely ain't Japanese. It's not hiragana. Positive on that one. Pretty sure it's not Chinese either, so I think it's Korean. All right, we're officially in every country. That's good. Waiting for a little bit critical mass. There it is in Greenland, and that should be everybody. France, surprisingly holding out. The French, it turns out, do not look up at the moon. Which is ironic, given how many romantic, picturesque moments you see a midnight on a bridge in Paris with the moon super bright behind, and someone's all like, I love you more than life itself. You know, you'd think that's a thing, but the French, who needs to look at the moon? They don't look skyward at all. Oh, boy. All right. Brain explosion. Here you go. Boom. Maybe? Sure. Ocular hemorrhage and brain explodes. All right? Supracranial pressure. You look at the moon, your brain get all stuffy, and then go pop. That's how it's going to work from now on. What else we got over here? Government confusion. Tempted by the moon, the government spreads fake news about the moon. Why? Why, though? I don't... What is this theme? What are you trying to accomplish? What is the mechanics of the moon? I'm just so confused. There are so many scenarios that I played on this channel that don't make any sense, but this one's up there. It's way up there. The approach of the moon. Oh, is the moon gonna approach me in a more sultry and tempting manner? The moon approaches the Earth more and more. People are going crazy. You know, it's getting closer and closer. The tides get all screwy. Gravitation's messed up, and pretty soon it's probably just gonna just crash down to the Earth. like the faced moon in the Majora's Mask or something like that from Legend of Zelda. I'm guessing. I don't know. Actually, if anything, maybe this is based off of like a Gotham, like a Batman Gotham kind of scenario, right? I'm trying to think how to say this in a way that doesn't make me sound stupid, because I know my brain's starting to go in different directions because the scenario is kind of bringing me to the edge of my sanity. Yeah, remember like the Batman Arkham games? Or any Batman cartoon or whatever ever. The moon is freaking massive in Gotham. I don't know why, so maybe it's approaching of the moon. That's it. I don't know. This is a Batman scenario now. I'm trying, okay? Guys, I'm trying. I really can only do so much, though. All right. Let's just go ahead and grab the melting of the skin. Oh, people's skin is melting. That's gross. How about blood explosion? Yep, it just goes poof. That's really terrible. Not only the brain go poof, but every capillary go poof. All right, moon addiction. They're losing their strength. They become competitive over the moon, so they start killing each other, and then there's the destruction of mankind. Yeah, that's a thing. All right, and that's all going to lead to the mirror installation. Mirrors are installed everywhere to see the moon or moonlight reflected in the mirror. You know, Uno reverse card, we actually set up loads of mirrors across the entire planet to reflect the moonlight back at the moon, and the moon dies from its own glory. Yeah, that's how you beat the moon. What about this one? Networking confusion. People recommend people who are not tempted to look at the moon. Okay, wow. Why does ruined illiteracy cost 999 points? This is impossible for me to get. It's literally impossible for me to get. Okay, whatever. Grab the networking confusion. Just kill everybody faster. Just let the scenario end. Let it end. Oh, the moonlight mutation patterns are extraordinary, you say? Really? I never would have guessed. Good God. The moonlight's going to just eradicate you. If this had been something as simple as, like, I don't know, a bizarre freak radioactive phenomenon emanates from the moon. The ozone layers falls apart, and we were thinking it was protecting us from the sun, but actually it's protecting us from the moon. And all of a sudden, the ozone layer's gone, and the moon starts melting everybody. Like, then the scenario at least would make a sense. You know, it's still based on a weird premise, but at least I understand it. This one, no. Moonlight did successfully eliminate all life on Earth, but that's just like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. All right. 217 days, 52% cure progress. I'm kind of surprised. How are you curing the moon? 106,823 points, 3 stars on Mega Brutal, mind you. Went pretty darn fast, all in all. As far as, like, customization, it's okay. It recycles itself a bit too much. Way too much blue and yellow light, right, before it changes things up. So you're really stacking up the same boring old modifiers, so that's kind of a point against it. But otherwise, it actually did put in an effort and had customization. That's more than I can say for some scenarios. So, I mean, okay. But the thing is, it made so little sense, I can't say that I liked it. So, no, I'm sorry, whoever you are. That was just... I don't get it. I don't get it. Thank you all very much for watching this bizarre video. If you did enjoy... yeah, so hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.